Hey guys, I wanted to reach out and touch base with everyone since our earnings call and our Q1 filing. Um, I think that some people felt that they didn't get enough information, they didn't get an opportunity to ask questions. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to announce in the next couple of days here that we're going to do another call. And in this one, people will have an opportunity to submit questions, and I'm going to respond to every single one of them that I can. A transcript will be created, it will be recorded, we'll file it with the SEC in an 8K so that everyone will have an opportunity to have their questions answered. We'll set something up so that people can submit their questions in advance. And this really came out of a couple of different people, more than a couple of different people. There's these Twitter groups and other groups where a number of investors, mostly long investors, get together and talk about the company and ask each other questions and share due diligence information, which I think is really, really, really good. And some of them felt that there were some things that they wanted to ask and didn't get a chance to, and they reached out to me and asked if I would speak to their group. And of course, I'd love to do that, but we need to be careful that we do it in accordance with SEC and now, of course, NASDAQ rules. So spoke to counsel. We'll put together a platform and a program and a process to do that, and I'm going to make it happen next week. So stay tuned. We're going to get there. And look, transparency is key, especially now at a time when we see the stock price sliding. And I know that people have a lot of questions about that, and I want to be able to answer as many as I can. Recently, I said that we would investigate as best we could to determine who was selling. We are working with NASDAQ on that, and we also ordered what's called NOBO lists. We've got them, we're comparing them. I have been able to identify sellers, not gigantic blocks, but somewhat meaningful. I also was able to determine that they really don't have anything left. Who else is still selling today? I don't know, but we'll do our best to find out and deal with it. Given where the price is now, I can't even imagine who would be selling, because I don't think anybody would own shares at this price. But look, we're going to get to the bottom of it. We're going to answer all of your questions, and I'm going to share with you as much information as I can about our going forward plans. And the one thing that I can tell you, and hopefully you came away with this feeling yourself after watching or listening to the earnings report last week, the company's doing incredibly well. I mean, on a just pure fundamentals basis, the company's doing extraordinarily well. And I won't take your time here getting into that. We'll do it next week, because I want to be able to provide update current information and be responsive to your questions. So we'll do that next week. I also want to tell you that I think that it's time for us to get back to these kind of updates and do it more often. And look, we did the Road to NASDAQ video series, and it gave all of you the opportunity to experience as much as possible what we were dealing with as we implemented and executed our plan to go from the OTC to NASDAQ. And you lived it with us for the most part all the way through, right up until ringing the bell. So now we've accomplished that, which was monumental, guys. No matter what you might think, and the pricing and the current price, I get it. Believe me, I get it. No one gets it more than me. But it was still an extraordinary achievement, and over time will produce much more value than we otherwise would have been able to produce. But again, we'll get into that next week. So now what I'd like to do is share with you how we're going to build this business, okay? And I'm going to call this series Back to Basics. So I'm going to do one next week from Utah, and today what I'm going to do is do it from here, Newport Beach. where our new office will be located. And I'm going to take you to the office. I'm going to show you the construction going on inside and give you a sense of what we're doing and what's happening. And I want to be able to share this part of our journey with you as well. So Mitch, you want to show them where we are here and give them some perspective, and then we'll go over and go into the office and chat some more. All right, guys, so I wanted to show you the office space. Here we are, we're standing basically right outside of it. We just came from the beach, which was directly across the street, and as you can see, the office is this complex here. We're right on the harbor, and which is really kind of nice. So looking at the complex here, which is all brand new, over here on the right where you see it says Legend, right above that whole floor, it's the second floor. On the third floor it's residential, but the second floor is our offices. It runs all the way from the back all the way to the other end and all the way back. So we've got like 8,000 some odd, 8,200 square feet thereabouts. As you know, we added a lot of people. A lot of the people, or most of the people, are actually based down here in Orange County. So we'll be able to have everyone together in the same space. For those employees and team members that are based in Los Angeles, they're actually moving so that they could be here with us, which is obviously a gigantic commitment to the company, and I appreciate that a lot. So we should be down here. They should be finished with construction in July, and of course we would invite anyone that wants to stop by and say hello, meet the team. You own this, okay, guys? You are our co-owners in this. So anytime you want to come by, we would really welcome that. So now I'd like to take you inside. It might be a little noisy because construction crew's in there, but I want you to see what I see and experience what I'm experiencing as we grow this business together, okay? So Mitch, let's go. So we've walked across the street. This is sort of the plaza area here. The office is up here. Mitch, could you point up here? So what you're going to see, our sign, our name on the building, okay? In three places. On this side, so everyone that's coming up the street this way is going to see it. On the other side, it'll be in two places. You're not going to be able to miss it. Anyone who comes on to the peninsula here in Newport Beach will see our name on the building. By the way, just down the block here is where SAP just opened up their massive new facility, which is really cool. And this whole area here is becoming this new tech hub. So we're really excited and privileged to be part of it. So again, I want to share with you everything as it's happening. So again, here's the boat slips over here. Pizza restaurant right next to us over here. The premier food that has ever been invented, as far as I'm concerned, pizza. So yeah, it's close by for me, just what I need. But anyway, let's go inside and we'll show you what's going on there. Thanks. Okay, guys. So here we are. We're inside the space. This is going to be an amazing place to come to work every day. It'll be very non-traditional. The whole middle area here will be couches and places to just sort of hang out comfortably and work. Over there on the left is going to be like a bleachers kind of thing on multiple levels where people could just sort of hang out. There'll be offices along the wall here, all glass walled offices, so it's very open, transparent, maintains that whole openness feeling. Not going to put a ceiling here. It'll be all open. We'll have a kitchen. Sorry for the noise because obviously they're still building. Kitchen here. The space goes all the way around the other side where we'll have a glass enclosed conference room. And our studio, our green screen room, which will be huge and really state of the art, will also be on the other side. And again, we'll look forward to having you guys join us here when you can. As I said, you are co-owners, so this is as much yours as anybody else. Out there, if you could see it through the window, again, we're right on the harbor, and it should be a really nice place entertain clients and customers. As I said, SAP is now right down the street, and there's another tech company that's going in right in the building over there. So you know, we're really at the forefront of this new sort of tech revolution going on down here in Newport Beach. So really, really happy about that. So I'm going to update you guys again over the next several days about the town hall sort of open call that I want to be able to do with everyone. I'm going to do another one of these next week. I'm going to do it when I'm in our Utah offices and show you the facilities there, which are extraordinary. We've got, you know, 100 people there, all the different departments. I want you to meet a lot of the people and see what's going on, and talk to you about what we're doing to build the business, the wins that we're getting every week with huge new clients coming on, it's really a very, very exciting time here. Unfortunately, it hasn't yet translated into our share price. I'm extremely confident that it will. Don't invest based upon that statement, please. You know, the safe harbor rules and forward-looking statements. That's a forward-looking statement. But look, I'm all in here. So is everyone else that's part of this, and there's a reason for that. You know. So anyway, thanks for your support. And I will keep you updated and remain as transparent as I possibly can. We'll get your questions answered, and we're doing this together, okay? You're part of it, with us. Thank you. Talk soon.